All right, good morning, Bizzers. So we haven't really gone down on the water much. We're still pretty high. So today, I want to talk a little bit about how curiosity killed the cat. Sometimes in our businesses, I think we get tired of what we're doing and we think, well, we should do something else just for the sake of doing something else because maybe it'll work better. And so we look around at what everybody else is doing and then we think, oh, well, we should try that. So then we try it. And then again, we don't feel like it's working. So we look around again and we see what everybody else is doing and we're like, oh, well, we should try that. And then we try it. And again, we feel like it's not working. So we look around again and we try something else. And the problem with this is you're never really focused on what your goal is or what you're trying to do, right? So what you hear a lot of people calling this is shiny ball syndrome. You're looking around at what everybody else is doing and then trying it out. You're never really fully committing to anything or doubling down on any specific strategy or tactic. Or you could be doing this. You've decided that this one particular thing that you saw someone else do worked so well for them, it must work for you. And if it doesn't work, you think it must be you. And you get so hard-headed about doing that one thing that you're unwilling to look anywhere else. So some of you are stuck in shiny ball syndrome, looking around at everybody else, and I'm sorry, hun, but curiosity is going to kill your business. And some of you are so stuck in what you've been told that you are not willing to evaluate whether you should be looking elsewhere. And so I don't know which camp you are in, but I wanted to address these two issues because I don't want you being stuck in whatever thing you're doing, shiny ball syndrome, or sticking so adamantly to one strategy that you can't move on to another. I don't want either of those things to kill your business, right? So, how do you know where you're at? Now, I know some of you have taken classes from me or other coaches, and now you are stuck on one strategy. Sometimes that's good. But my question is this: how long have you been doing whatever strategy that is? And have you actually looked at the stats and the numbers? Because if it's not getting you anywhere, then maybe you need to reevaluate what you're doing. As much as we wish there was one path to success, it's simply not true. And the facts back up the fact that the path to success for everybody is different. I know super successful businesses who are on Pinterest and do excellent. I know super successful businesses who do everything through Instagram, and that is their path to success. Instagram is terrible for me. I hate Instagram. If I tried to make I have tried to make Instagram work for me, I would just be floundering and never, ever, ever get anywhere. So, first thing I want you to ask yourself to figure out if you are too curious or not curious enough is, have you looked at your numbers? It's the first thing I want you to ask yourself. The second thing I want you to ask yourself is, how long is this taking me? So if your answer is, Elise, I'm trying to get social media scheduled and set up, and it's taking me all of my hours, all of my days, and the only thing I'm accomplishing is social media, that's something you need to think about. Because if you haven't heard me say it before, social media most likely is not going to be the thing that gets you sales the fastest, the easiest, or without already having established sales yourself. Social media is about authority. It's about proving to your people that are considering buying from you that you are legitimate. It's about legitimizing your business, okay? Yes, social media can get you sales. As I said, I've had tons of clients who get sales directly from social media. But if you're investing every single moment of every single day in social media, the odds are not in your favor, okay? So, first question, what do the numbers say? Second question, How long is it taking you? Third question, is it bringing you sales? If you are actually trying to make money and make a business out of this, and it is not just a hobby, then sales should count. And if the answer is you are spending all day, every day on one specific strategy, and you have been doing it for 6 months, a year, 18 months or longer, and you are not getting sales, that strategy needs to be set aside and you need to find a different one. So that's your indicator that you are not being curious enough. Okay? You're either doing a bad job of it, and I'm sorry, I don't mean for that to sound mean, but it's the truth. You're either doing a bad job with that strategy, which could potentially be the reason it's not working, or that strategy doesn't work for your business or your people. Whatever the case may be, it's not working. Try something else. If, on the other hand, you ask yourself, what do the numbers say? And your response is, well, Elise, I don't really have numbers, so I haven't done it long enough to know. And you ask yourself, how long does it take you? And you're like, well, I spent 12 hours on it in 2 days and then moved on. Or I spent 70 hours in 3 weeks and then never touched it again. Or if your answer to the question, is it making you money, is, well, I think maybe it hasn't been happening long enough, you may be one of those who's too curious for your own good. And you might want to stick it out just a little bit longer. So when we hear the phrase curiosity killed the cat, we think it means that they're too curious. But I want to tell you, your level of curiosity, whether it is too curious or not curious enough, can definitely kill your business. Both of those are cardinal sins in your business. You have to have some level of curiosity, but you also have to have some level of like stick-to-itiveness. Stick to it and do it. Ultimately, if you are not making sales and you need help, you need to post in the Bizzers group. What I need to know from you is A, where are you selling? Link included. B, what are you doing to get people there? And C, what call to action have you been using? And a call to action, for those of you who don't know, is what you're telling them to do on whatever way you're reaching out to them. So, for example, if you are posting on social media, your call to action might be, go sign up for my class, or go buy my hat, or whatever the case may be. Or you may not have a call to action, and that could be 100% your problem. For example, on YouTube, you can go and make 1 million videos and never get a single sale because you have no call to actions. Or you can do what I've done and have sales every single week from videos that you did 2 years ago because you have a smart call to action. I think that's all I have to say today, guys. I guess today my lesson for you is, what I want you to walk away with is asking yourself, are you being too curious, shiny ball syndrome? Or are you stuck in one thing that is not working and you need to start being a little more curious? I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have an excellent week. If you need anything, you can always post in the Facebook group. It is the MS Bizzers Facebook group. I would love to see you there. And I hope to talk to you soon. I am so grateful that we get to live our dreams together every single day. Have a good one.